myself Surjeet Kaur Arora. I am your English teacher. Today I am going to teach you a poem of class 10th, Fire and Ice, written by Robert Frost. Let's talk about the Robert Frost before starting the poem. Robert Frost was born on 26th of March in 1874, San Francisco, California, United States, and died on 29th of January in 1963, Boston, Massachusetts, United States. He was an American poet. Even though he was an American poet, but his works was initially published in England before it was published in America. He has written so many poems like The Road Not Taken, Dust of Fire, Fire and Ice, and so many more. Melting Wall, so many more. Awards. He got so many awards also for his poetry. Robert Frost Medal, Pulitzer Prize of Poetry, United States. Let's start about the poem. Here, fire and ice. Some say the world will end in fire. Some say in ice. From what I have tested of desire, I hold with who favor fire. Robert Frost poem, Fire and Ice, is a strong symbolic poem where fire is used as an emotion of desire and ice is used as an emotion of hatred. Here poet used as two groups who wants to tell you their own experience, own opinion about the fire and ice. How the world will end with the fire and with the ice. He was telling that fire and ice are the human emotions that is one day who is going to be the end of the world. According to the poet, the first group's opinion is that someday the earth crust will so heated that it will destruct the whole world. As how he was saying like this? Because we are having the desire. Here he says that from what I have tasted of desire. What is the meaning of desire? A strong feeling of wanting to have something. Because we are having a strong feeling of the desire. Always we are having a greediness, we are angerness, and that caste, creed, all the things, social enemy. What we are doing? We are all having these fire in our heart. And this type of fire, this type of desire will destruct the whole world one day. And in the group of the another one, the second group was saying, what was it saying? It was saying that one day the world will destroy with the ice. One day the world will freeze with so extent that nobody will be in the earth. And this is the main reason for that with the fire and with the ice, the world will destruct one day. And according to that, I hold with who favor fire. Here the Robert Frost is having with the first theory, first opinion, that he is also thinking that one day the earth will destruct with the fire. Let's start the second paragraph. But if it had to perish twice, I think I know enough of hate to say that for destruction ice is also great and would suffice. See, here in the second paragraph, in these lines, the poet is not going with the first opinion. Means he is not going to with the fire of destruction of the world. He is telling that I am not disagree with this. I am with them, but in my views, the opinion of the second group is going to be with the ice. But if it had to perish twice, if the world has to twice perish means die. If it has to be died twice, I think I know enough of hate. Hate, I already told you that it is the emotion of the ice. He is telling that if someone is hating someone else, he is also finishing him from his or her heart. That is why the poet is not going with the fire, he is going with the ice. He is telling that to say that for destruction ice means that ice is as same component as the fire, means it is also destruct the world as just like a fire. See, I already told you, because it is the hatred, that also it is an emotion, and the poet knows about this emotion. If someone, I already told you, if someone is going to be hate someone else, he is not destructing him only, but he is destructing himself also. Just because in this, once when the world will destruct one day, with this knowledge, the poet comes to know that that ice, age and the coldness in the man's heart will destruct the world one day, and that is why even though he is telling that very gradually it will destruct the world, the world will come in the end with the ice, but it is same as the fire will destruct the world, and same as the ice will also destruct the earth. And that is why he was telling, if the man's heart having a coldness in his heart, then one day it will finish the whole world. Let's start the literary device. Now there are 4 literary devices are here: rhyming scheme, assonance, alliteration and personification. First we will talk about the rhyming scheme. Rhyming scheme. See here, according to the poem, the rhyming scheme is A, B, A, B, C, B, C, B. How it is? Like, and you know that the last word of the poem, last word of the line, we have to see. Like here, fire, A, ice, B, desire, A, fire, again fire, A, twice, B, twice ice, B, hate, C, ice, B, great, C, and suffice, B. After the rhyming scheme, now the next one is assonance. What is assonance? The repetition of vowel sound in the same line, long sound, that is O. Here I hold with those who favor fire. So here it is hold O, those O, who O, and favor O. These O comes 4 times in this line, that is why it is a assonance. Next one is alliteration. It is the repetition of the consonant sound. Here it is a repetition of vowel sound, and here it is a repetition of consonant sound in the same line. Here, if I hold with those who favor fire. Favor fire, here it is come same F, that is why it is a alliteration. The next one is personification. Personification means given the human qualities to inanimate objects like fire and ice. Here he has taken that they are also capable to disrupt the world. As the human is, as the nature is, they are going to be disrupt the world, and the same way fire and ice is also capable to disrupt the world. Okay students, I taught you the poem Fire and Ice written by the Robert Frost. Thank you. Stay safe at home and don't misuse your time. Try to do something good at home, and thank you.